zoom out. Take a look at this. 150 points one day. 140 the next day. And then we just kind of get this signature pattern forming here. This previous day low was hit. I don't know if you can't really see that. Let's zoom way in. But this was a nice little fake out here. So you got volume came in. And what's interesting, like, I don't think anybody's really paying attention to this, but this volume right here is higher than the current volume of both New York and London being open. So these guys are buying here. I'm definitely long, or thinking long on this. So I'm waiting for my liquidity to get hit, and I'm waiting for the reaction I'm looking for, and then I'm gonna be long as well. So they're just playing right now at the top. But this candle right here tells me that institutional market maker type money entered the market when this previous day low got hit. That means that this area is not going to be touched for a long time. I don't think it will be. So I got my bias. I'm just waiting on price to come down and, do its thing. Maybe this doesn't happen until later today, and I might miss it. That's fine. And then we've got US30 just absolutely demolished the previous high. I don't know if you can see that very well. Absolutely demolished the whatever that was, the all-time high. And then slowly just flagging back yesterday. Nice choppy flag pattern down. I was in on a sell, literally right here. On top of that. Like, I legit sold right there. And then I got out, like, right here. Because I wasn't sure it was going to go past this. But it did. If I just held my position, I would have made twice as much. So anyways, US30 kind of doing a similar thing. So I got some structure trying to appear. I don't know if you can see this wick sticking down. So this wick just sticking down. And this is kind of structure here because it did make a new low. I got a little structure here because it made a new high. So I'm looking at this. What's my bias on this? Yeah, that's a good question. I don't see anything that's telling me to go long yet. This flag back to this high it's nothing. So, maybe we're going to fill in some more of this stuff and head for maybe this area. Yeah. But I don't know. I'm not jonesing to go long on this. I'm actually looking to go short, and just in the morning for maybe a short little trade. We'll see what happens. Other than that, I'll just be sitting here waiting. And yeah, that's all I got. Yeah. Yeah, this is the one. And then it came down and these guys are these guys. Because they were more than willing to come down here and snipe that. Yeah, and then you can see like when it came down and tested this area again, it was like, This is my kind of trade right here where I see like obvious liquidity gets swept and this thing pushes up with higher volume break instruction. You get this low volume kind of like all the way back into this area. Boom. Let me buy all the way up to here. Yeah, that's where I would have closed. Been a good one. These guys are just playing right now. Market's been open an hour. They're waiting, and they're probably not making a big move. Not until after NFP. They want to see where. They want to see what the jobs report looks like before they start making big moves. So, It's the 26th. We got a couple days left in the month. We'll, that's about it. All right, I'm gonna walk away for a little bit, make some coffee. it's gonna come up here, grab this, and then it's gonna unsize. So I'm waiting for it. I guess if you're watching the live stream, this is the trap right here. As you can see, the volume came in, tried to test this area, failed, came back up, tested the current hourly high, failed, and now we've got our trap. So I'm just waiting for, instead of a 5-minute, I'm looking at a 15-minute chart. This is going to help me out a lot more. And you can see that this area becomes the target. lot of people read this 15-minute candle and say, oh, price turn around, it's going to come hit these highs. And I'm like, no. I just don't. I don't know what it's going to do, but I don't have any belief that I know what it's going to do. So that's why we just sit on our hands and wait for the right moment. But yeah, this I wrote this break and close below line right here because I said this is going to be, I identify this as a crucial area. I knew it was going to come for this candle. This candle just sticking out there like a sore thumb. Looking at this area, and the more I look at it, the more it looks like it's going to come and get it. But, you don't judge a candle till it's closed. So that's just something to keep in mind. And we've got the building liquidity here on the lower time frame. So let's take a look over here at YM. So about 5 minutes to go before whatever fucking equity. So what do we see? I see a lot of flaggy bullshit. Like there's no direction to this one way or another because this is a giant flag pattern down. We fill in the IPA, which I think is why we're getting this bounce here, but we're not breaking structure yet, at least not impulsively. So I mean, the best thing you can do here is go short once you see some of these get hit, and maybe we'll come for these. I mean, it's just like if you see an impulsively bullish candle, it's like, are you gonna buy with it until we get to another all-time high? I don't know. We'll see. Unless I see something that's really like screaming out to me, I'm not gonna get involved with either one of these. So that's kind of where we're sitting. We might just be sitting today, sitting on our little hands, so we'll just watch and see what happens. But this is interesting right here. See this big 5 minute candle? No volume behind it. So this just means there's not a lot of sellers that push this thing down. And then you can see this candle right when it came in and said, so we picked up some more buyers down there rejecting that area. So that's why I'm seeing this as a trap, is I'm seeing a lot of people, oh yeah, look at this resistance up here. Oh yeah, this is a good spot to sell from. Here it comes. Here comes the price. And it may even just touch here first before going. So we'll see. I don't think it will though. I think it wants to trap these fuckers first and then grab it. So I wouldn't even be surprised if it comes up, and this doesn't happen for 30 minutes, but I wouldn't even be surprised if it comes up here and grabs these too. Because if you're really like being smart and savvy about it, you'd be selling up here, and if price gets up there, it's probably gonna break this. So that's why this is all just a big fat trap. All you gotta do is zoom out. What's this look like on an hourly? Well, see a nice big thick candle here. This is what's another thing. So what this does is, if it doesn't break this high right here, which we'll see if it does or not. Come on. If it doesn't break this high, then we'll know it's going to continue down into the body of this candle. The thing about this is that if it breaks and closes below this structure, there are no more targets until it gets to the bottom of this candle. And so that's why I think we're going to get hung up here. I think we're going to get hung up here for another hour or two, until maybe London starts to close. And if we break and close below this, yeah, sell it. Sell it short, wait for a good pullback into some IPA, and just sell it right into this candle. Because this candle is far enough away from this bottom that it becomes a logical target for you to trail your stops to. Might as well even mark this up. Just say, yeah, that's it. Let's see. God, it's about to hit too. Look at this. We got, what, 20 seconds until equity? Go figure. $15-minute chart. Yeah, look at that low volume candle. That's nothing. This thing's probably ripping. It's probably coming for it now. I don't see this thing closing high. Let's see. Look at that push up. Nice little rejection there. Yeah, I would sell the shit out of this right now. This thing's coming down. I can just tell. See, when equity opens, you get extra volume coming in. And there it is. That's what I'm looking for. Oh shit, 60.
Order filled.
Did I do that right? I don't think I did. No. Let's find out. I don't like how far away that was. No. The problem with this is I should have waited, because that was not smart, because I should have waited. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Now I get out of this one. Let's see it. Now we're coming for your bottom. But the thing is like, okay, so that's what we were waiting for on the top there. See, I don't like how early I got into this thing. I mean, if I'm put, like, even up there, see, like, that's too much. I do not like sitting. Yeah. This is exactly where I don't like. Because I've got mine. I need to get out of this.
Order filled.
So I canceled that order just because it made the most sense at the time, and alright, so we came up here and we ran these highs, like, that's what we were expecting to do. Right? Yeah, this is exactly where I was expecting it to go. And I don't know why I jumped in on that. That was dumb. to be so loud. Yes, come up here and steal this shit. That's what I want to see. Exactly what I said it would do. Remember? I said it might come all the way up. Take this guy here. That's kind of what we were waiting on. Morning. Everything good?
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Alright, so I got taken out, and it's a good thing too, because I have this account protection on my account that locks my account when I go over a certain amount of loss, and that's what just happened, so I'm fucking done for the day. Peace.